Hello, my name's Laurel Papworth, and in this video series we'll be covering social media during difficult times for the businesses and organisations of the beautiful Blue Mountains in New South Wales, Australia. Welcome to the tutorials. In this video, we're going to be looking at a special kind of post that Facebook has called the COVID-19 post. And if you mark your post as a COVID-19 post, Facebook makes sure that more people will see that content, including people in the local community of the Blue Mountains. There's also a special kind of second post, bonus post, called a pinned post that we'll be covering in this video as well. I hope you enjoy this tutorial.
We need to do a special Facebook post that is both a COVID-19 post, which is a category of posts that Facebook has created, and we need to do a pinned post. It's actually the same post, but we're going to mark it as COVID-19 and we're going to mark it as a pinned post. And this is how we do it. We first of all go to our business Facebook page. It's special for the business pages, and you know you're on a business page if it says like there instead of friend or something else. Click on create a post. That's where you'll mark it as a COVID-19 post, and we don't have to, but it's a good idea to include certain key features. So when I click on COVID-19 updates, it says if you use this kind of post, we'll make sure that more people will see it, which is always part of the battle on social media, is to make sure that the algorithm or the platform or Facebook puts our content in front of the right people at the right time. So it can help you reach more people in your local community by appearing more visibly in different places on Facebook. So it's going to be marked in a different way. They're giving you some recommendations here, what to place. So I'm just going to say yes, I'm going to share a COVID-19 update. And these are the key features that I include. The first thing that I do is I put the date. So this is the 15th of July. And I also like to use a hashtag. Even if nobody else is using the hashtag, I know that the algorithm reads the hashtags. The next thing to do, I'm going to number them, but it's just so that we can easily refer to them. You don't need to number them, is I would make a statement. I would make a statement about whether you're open or not, whether you have extended hours or shortened hours, or that kind of thing. So one is, yes, we are open. And then I would say Tuesday to Sunday, 9 to 5 p.m. Remember, you don't need the numbers. I'm just doing that so I refer back to them later. Number 2. Any changes to your products or services. So whether you've got a set menu now instead of a buffet, or you have takeaway only, that kind of thing. Set menu or bundle of beauty products, or new services, limited services, product delivery, anything like that you think suits your business, I know that up here in the mountains, in the Blue Mountains of New South Wales, everybody has a different idea at the moment about what is safe. So it's a good idea for you to spell out what is safe for your venue. And you might be at one extreme or another, or somewhere in the middle. And obviously things change a lot, which is one of the reasons why we put the date at the top of the update so that people can see week by week, day by day, things are changing. but let's say this is going to stay where it's at for a little while. A statement, again, you don't need the numbers, but I would say something like, your safety is our concern. And this is where I would talk about the restrictions and the changes that you've made due to COVID-19. So you might say mask optional, or you might say mandatory. I know that some of the health services have made the mask mandatory. I guess other places not so much at the moment. And again, it could change. Yes, we have hand sanitizer. Some of the businesses in the Blue Mountains that I've walked into, particularly health services, they've stood at the door with the hand sanitizer. In other words, if you don't take the hand sanitizer and use it, then you're not welcome, or you're not able to come in. And then obviously other businesses have other needs, so that doesn't have to happen. Also let them know if there's limited seating, no tables of 10 or more. People have to sit 1.5 meters away. You have to sit to eat and drink. You're not allowed to stand. Anything that you've implemented like that for your Blue Mountains business. Number 4 could be specifically what your staff do. So you may say, our staff wear masks. I know a few of the supermarkets and grocery stores have implemented that here in the mountains. And what sort of things could staff be doing? So staff would have masks, they would have wipe down surfaces after every client, depending on the business and how feasible that is, that sort of thing. I'm not sure grocery stores can wipe down a surface every single time, but probably around the till they do. And then other services like chiropractors do all the time, wipe down everything. I would say what I would expect from the customer or client. So please do not visit if you are sick, you or a member of your party are sick. I did see that some venues have cancellation fees. So people were ringing up to say they're sick and they're being told they have to pay a cancellation fee. So they say, we're coming anyway. Not sure you want that. And then bookings only. So don't walk in the door and expect to get a seat because we're only taking bookings at the moment and anything like that. And I would then probably finish with, please check back for more recent updates. And remember, we're going to pin this post at the top of our page. So it is the first one that people see. Even if you do a post later on, it will be the top of the page. And it's marked as a COVID-19 update to let Facebook know that this is an important update. And then just because it's the pinned post and it's the one that people are going to share when somebody says, hey, is there an optometrist open, or is there a bar open, or is there a gardening centre open, or whatever kind of business you have in the Blue Mountains, I would probably finish with just a little bit of contact details. Be careful because some algorithms will penalise you if you put your contact details on every single post. But in this case, it is a special post. So I would say, please call and then, 04 blah, 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 whatever your telephone number is for latest information. You're trying to stop the calls in a sense with your pinned post, your COVID-19 post, because they can see everything here. But if there's anything that's not clear, people should ring you. And then the nice thing is you can always come back in and edit this to make it clearer. If you get a lot of phone calls saying, I didn't understand your opening time, so I didn't understand whether we bring our own sanitizer or use yours, or whatever their questions are, you can always update this. And then say, let me see, Great Western Highway, Katoomba. Just to remind people, they're already on your page, so they know the company name, but they may not remember exactly where you are or something like that. So that will do. Once you've done this, you can post it here. And I'll show you what to do once you've posted your COVID-19 update with all the information on it in a second. So your post will look something like this. And if you go to the ... on your laptop, I think there's something similar in the apps. There's a few different apps, so depending which one you're using, you can also mark as a COVID-19 post here. And then you can pin to the top of the page. So once you've hit post and you've posted it, go to the ... come down, pin to top of page, and this will put a little blue and white pin next to the post. And you can see that that is now going to stay at the top of the page until you either unpin the post or you do a new pinned post. So even though you may be posting photos and different things during the week, this will stay at the top of the page as a important example of questions, FAQs that your customers and clients might have for you, and they'll be able to click on the see more and see more information. So this is a COVID-19 post that's been pinned to your Facebook page to keep people locally and I guess travelers and visitors up to date on where you're at with your business during the coronavirus. My name is Laurel Papworth and I'm a social media strategist. For some time I've been planning on putting together a video series for the Blue Mountains businesses and organisations, and I would really like to thank the Blue Mountains City Council for stepping up and helping to sponsor this short video series on social media for businesses, organisations, not-for-profits. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your sponsorship. Thank you.